Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Crypto Journey. I'm Jala, this is Cryptic Crypto, and today I'll be walking you through how to set up a Bitconnect account and how to make insane returns, right? So most people that aren't familiar with Bitconnect is a value token. Okay, it's another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, which is the most famous. But before I get into that, let's look at the coin market cap, right, for today. So today, Bitcoin is actually at $7,062.32. That's astounding. It's up 6.89% today. Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple's down. See, 9 times out of 10, when Bitcoin is up, all these other altcoins are probably gonna be down. And like you can see from the list, there's a plethora of altcoins to choose from. It's a growing industry. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 100 altcoins created every day. But I digress. Now, you probably clicked the video for this title. Can you really make that much? Yes, you can, and I'm going to show you how. Passive income, you don't have to do anything. You put the money in the lending account, and your interest just accumulates, and then you can just go back and keep reinvesting and just keep adding on to the compound. See, compound interest is the key to all of this. Compounding interest is the key. Say it with me. Compounding interest is the key. I'm telling you, this is life-changing, right? So follow me as I change your life. You'll thank me later, right? So first things first, right? This is a trading view. This is just a graph. I'll actually make a video about this another time, but okay, so first things first, right? Bitconnect. Right, so the idea behind Bitconnect is that this company per se, or this coin, right, is being used to capitalize on the volatile nature of the price of Bitcoin, right? So you go to this website, you lend the platform your Bitcoins, and you exchange your Bitcoins for BCC, Bitconnect tokens. Once you lend out your tokens, you make a certain percentage of interest every day, right? And excuse me, it's on my mouth. But there's a trading bot that trades Bitcoins, and I'm assuming it utilizes algorithms, and it just capitalizes again on the volatility of the price of Bitcoin. It's constantly fluctuating, right? So before you even get to that, I'm going to show you how to get Bitcoin in the first place, right? So there's a bunch of exchanges. The most common, I would say, is Coinbase. A lot of people use Coinbase. So you would go to a site like Coinbase, right? Go to a site like Coinbase. Please sign in the first one. Go to a site like Coinbase. Thank you.
Breakfast.
Oh, it looks so good. I mean, kind of, but not really. It looks good. She just made me some eggs while I'm eating. Get yourself a girl that can cook. Probably. Okay. Alright, no, you stop. Okay, so where was that? So go to Coinbase, right? Make an account, sign in. You can connect a credit card, a bank account. There's just a bunch of ways to actually transfer from USD or to translate from USD to BTC, right? So once you get your Bitcoin, here's a good part. You want to go on. Here's the juicy part. You want to go on Bitconnect.go, right? You sign in. I'm about to sign in. I'm probably gonna block all this so you can't see. So sorry. I wouldn't advise having your password saved or something like this. I would write it down. But for me, I keep everything in a keychain, and my keychain has like a It's like a 42 numerical, alphabetical symbols, all that shit. So hopefully nobody gets in it, right? So you want to sign in. And once you sign in, I would enable two-factor. I'm probably gonna block all this out, but I would enable two-factor authentication just for extra security. You can never be too safe. You can never be too safe. I will find you, and I will kill you. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna walk you through the whole process right now. Hold on to your seats. Right. So I found out about Bitconnect probably a month and a half ago, maybe. Yeah, I would say, yeah, about a month and a half ago, right? So I was a little skeptical, as anyone would be, you know, like when I approach investments or just investing my money, I make sure that the route I'm taking is safe. I mean, although this is definitely, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is definitely risky. Any cryptocurrency is gonna be extremely risky, or considered a high risk investment. But I believe in technology, and I believe in the future of cryptocurrencies. Right. So to test, I actually found Bitconnect through another YouTuber named Trevon James. Shout out. You know. And I went on the site. I made my first initial investment of $100 just to test it out, to make sure everything was peachy. Excuse me while I take a bite of these eggs and delicious. Make sure everything is peachy, right? So enough of me blabbing on. Here's how you do it, right? So you log on. You got your dashboard. You got this thing that shows you the volatility, the price, right? You got another tab, transactions. You got your sponsors, locked, settings. So when you create this account, the first thing I would do is, before you even make a loan, I would enable two-factor authentication. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah, anybody wants to see me in pool, I'm a beast. Online pool, that is. I shouldn't be eating right now, but so account security first, right? So once you go through all that stuff, there's a lending guide right here. And if you have any questions, it'll actually help you. They actually have a pretty responsive customer support also. So once you get your Bitcoins from Coinbase, once you get your Bitcoins from Coinbase and you put it in your wallet, now there's many different wallets. I'm going to be walking through that also, but I'm just doing the Bitconnect because I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that have been asking me about it, so I'm doing this one first. I am jumping the gun a little bit, but I'll make a bunch of videos today about the other things, and you could just watch them in whichever order and just piece the puzzles together. So there's wallets like Exodus. There's exchanges. You can keep your Bitcoins in exchanges, but I wouldn't, because your wallets are a lot safer because you have a private key, which is basically like a key only you have to access the wallet, right? But there's a plethora of wallets. Bitconnect actually has its own wallet, and the cool thing about Bitconnect, you can also stake Bitconnect tokens, but I'm going to save that for another video. Right, so you deposit your Bitcoins, right? Click deposit, you send it. Once you receive it, you want to transfer, you want to exchange, you want to actually, once you deposit it, right? You want to exchange your Bitcoin tokens to Bitconnect tokens, right? once you exchange it, oh, here we go. Sorry, jumping ahead. Exchange. You want to exchange your Bitcoin, because once you deposit your Bitcoin, it'll show up in your right here in your Bitconnect wallet, right? So, excuse me. You want to exchange your your Bitcoin tokens to Bitconnect tokens, coins. Once you have your Bitconnect tokens, you can then transfer and loan out whichever amount, right? You can transfer it and you loan out. Like today I have accrued profit $91, right? I'm going to show you a little bit of my transaction history, actually, just so you can see how this works. So I'm going to move this. Actually, no, there's a transaction right here. Okay, so when I first started, oh, can't see me. Now you can see me. When I first started, I made an initial investment of $100 just to test the system, made sure everything was concrete and it would do what people were saying, right? So over the course of, I would say, a week or two, a week, I think, maybe a little bit more, 2 weeks. Okay, here we go. So over the, oh, I'm moving. So over the course of, let's see, when did I start? On the 17th so about like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I accrued about, I think it was like $12, $13 off of $100 investment, which may not seem like a lot now, but when you deposit, I'll show you this chart actually. When you deposit, okay, so when you deposit $100, you can make up to 40% per month, and after 299 days, you get your capital back of $100. Simple math. 40% per month, $100, up to $40 per month for 300 days. I'm do the math right here. I can't do it in my head, but I'm gonna do it right now. Thank God for calculators, right? 300 days, right? Call that on average of 30 days, not 30 days, 10 months. That's, in theory, $400 return on a $100 investment. That's cool, but here's where it gets juicy. This is where you can make some real money. This is where you can really eat. This is where you can create passive income and help your family and even turn it into other investments, right? So once you get into $1,000 or $10 over $1,000, you get the 40% per month, but you also get 0.1% daily, and you get your capital back after 239 days, right? So now do the math on that. So that comes out to about $10 a day, right? If I did the math correctly. $10 a day times 239 days. It's a no-brainer, right? You would be dumb not to. Now, right now, I made, as of yesterday, right? I made a loan of, I believe, $5,000. I made a loan of $5,000, right? Initially, I had 110, 120 my initial investment, just to test out the whole system. Yeah, as of yesterday, I made my first investment of 5,000 or over 1,000, and I've already accrued. I think today I gained what, $91 in 24 hours, right? And I get my capital back in 179 days. So even if I'm making on average, I'll cut it short, right? Let's say the market's going horrible and I'm only accruing about $80 a day. 80 times 179, right? That's $14,320. 80 times 179, the days it takes me to get my capital back. Off of I'm making plus I get my capital back. I get my capital back after making this. It's a unique opportunity, an insane opportunity. Scratch that. It's a fucking insane opportunity. If you don't take advantage of this right now, you're sleeping, right? And better yet, you can form teams based on referrals, which is why a lot of people are like deterred away from it, because they think it's a pyramid scheme. Yes, it's set up like a pyramid scheme. I get that, but the system works. The numbers works. The numbers don't lie. You know, I'm receiving this, and it's coming in daily. Yeah, so I made $91.66 just today of passive income. I'm just not doing anything. You know, and the higher the loan, obviously the higher the interest rate. I'm currently trying to work myself into the next bracket so I can get that 0.25% daily. Right, so then you deposit. So what else do I need to cover? Now, when you want to get your money, so a lot of people, what they do is, here's the good part. Here's where you really make the dough, right? The 0.2% that I'm making off of 5, yeah, that's very good. But what you can do is you transfer this back to Bitconnect, right? Or you reinvest. Now, I'm stuck between whether should I wait till my lending wallet accumulates to above 1,000 before I reinvest, or should I just keep reinvesting? A lot of people just whenever they get anything over $100, they'll reinvest. But that's when the compound interest comes into play. That's when you're really accumulating a significant amount of money over time. Reinvesting daily. I'm not sure how I'm gonna approach that route, if I'm gonna just do it daily or wait till I hit a specific number and then reinvest. But as I track my journey, like, you guys will definitely be the first to know. So also, if you want to, a lot of people, what they do is Trayvon James, what he does is, so let's say, for example, you accumulate $100 in your lending wallet, right? He'll take half of that, reinvest it, and the other half he'll put into his Bitconnect wallet. Now, that's profitable because, like I said, Bitconnect has its own coin, its own cryptocurrency, right? Excuse me. Its own coin, its own cryptocurrency, and it has value, and it appreciates with the value of Bitcoin. So holding on to your Bitconnect tokens isn't necessarily a bad thing. That's what I've been trying. I've been holding on to it for not that much, but I think I'm also going to be leaning in that direction, because as you can see, as of today, Bitconnect is at 258. I think a week ago it was around like the low 200s. So that's also appreciating in value. That's just another way to make funds. It's fun to make funds. This whole industry is spectacular. We can all be rich. I feel like now's the time where we can see a lot of people are skeptical about this, and they're like, "Oh no, it's a Ponzi scheme. You shouldn't be making this much every day, right?" So if you look up what a Ponzi scheme is, right? A Ponzi scheme is an investment fraud that involves the payment of purported returns from existing investors from funds contributed by new investors. Ponzi schemes. Organizers often solicit new investors by promising to invest in opportunities claimed to generate higher returns with little or no risk. Ponzi scheme, the fraud focuses on returning new money, making promise payments or realization investment appearance. Right. So, from what I can read, they're saying that basically a Ponzi scheme, they're attracting new money to make payments on the old money, which isn't true in the case of Bitconnect, because they have their own cryptocurrencies. They're generating funds with or without. I mean, obviously the loans help, but the system is set up in a way where Bitconnect can almost stand on its own. It's not dependent, but it's definitely codependent on Bitcoin, right? But it still has value, right? Where's the coin market cap so I can actually show you? Bitconnect, right? Bitconnect has almost 2 billion in market cap. 2 billion. It's number 7 on the list in terms of cryptocurrencies, which is why I actually believe in this, which is why I think. But I digress. I don't want this to be too long of a video. So, for the individuals that don't want to keep lending their money and accruing the compounded, you can always transfer from your lending wallet to your Bitconnect wallet, from your Bitconnect wallet to your Bitcoin wallet, and withdraw. Or you could just withdraw Bitconnect tokens. Oh, I should probably charge this in. I'm gonna die. I know it was you, Fredo. What was I gonna do? Where's my charger? Hey, this is Athena, guys. Come here. This is Athena. It's my little baby. Stay high. See, Athena does Bitcoin. Look, she even has a little Bitcoin medallion. So, if you want to get your money out, deposit your funds that you're accruing over time either into your Bitcoin wallet, right, or your Bitconnect wallet, and then you can easily withdraw at any time. But why would you do that why not take advantage of the compounding interest, And in terms of one big factor that really I pondered upon was, how long is this going to last? Is this going to be a long-term thing? How long is Bitconnect really going to last? I'm not sure, right? Because people are literally becoming rich off this daily, right? And I think once the government gets its hand into crypto space and starts regulating things, this is going to change. But as of now, carpe fucking diem. This is the time. I'm serious. This is it. You can make an astronomical amount of money. And I know it sounds too good to be true, but I see it happening every day. And that's just one lane, right? There's Genesis mining, which I'm gonna make a video of. There's staking. There's margin trading. There's just so many different avenues. There's so many different ways you can diversify your portfolio and make a great passive income based life. There's people doing it every day. With that being said, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, drop them below. Subscribe. Make sure you use my referral link. You will get 70% of my I'm pretty sure it's 70% of my bonuses every day. I think 70%. You form a team, use my referral link. We'll help each other out. I eat, you eat, we all eat. We're all happy, right? Subscribe, like, comment, dislike, whatever you need. Share it. Smash that like button.